Shell scripts are to Linux like batch files are to Windows. It's a way to automate things. We're going to create a little shell script. I'm going to use Nano because it's my favorite editor, and I just was through this, so the command is already there. We're going to say hello world. Well, at the beginning of every shell script, we need to have a pound sign, exclamation point, /bin/bash. Why do we need that? We don't need it if we're going to run the script using the bash command, which I'll show you in a moment. We do need that if we change this script to an executable. It needs that to know where in the world to find my guy that I need to execute this script from. And bash is the shell that executes scripts. That's what we're working on right now. We're working at the bash shell. Echo prints something to the screen or displays something to the screen or outputs to the screen. Time we're doing an output from a program, it's almost always a string. If we're going to the console, it's always a string. So hello Linux world, and there, we can save it. Control S to save, Control X to exit. Now if we do bash, let's see, it's back here somewhere, and put in /hello world, that'll run our script. Woofta! Things are working really well. But scripts typically want to be run by just typing in the script. We need to go to sudo, and then we're going to do chmod, and we're going to do 733, which the 7 gives it execute permissions. And I'm going to do HELL, hello world. And I have to put in my password. There. Now if I do an ls, notice that now hello world is green. And whoops, I forgot the /h. There. Now if I run it, it's going to look for the bash shell because of that first line I put in there, and it'll run the script directly from the command line because now Linux knows that that is an executable command. All right, I'm not going to create another program. I'm just going to go through using my hello world script and add in a few more things to it. One of the things we want to work with is built-in Linux commands. Well, what do you suppose date does? It prints out the date. If you need to comment your scripts, which is a good idea, so any Linux command can be used in a script, right? So date gives us the current date. We can print an environment variable. And my name is... Now to do environment variables and variables in general, we use the $sign. Environment variables are typically uppercase. This environment variable brings in who I am, my user that's currently running the command. So any command can be used as a variable. Let's see. If we want to make this guy create a new line, we would add in, just like we do in Python, we add in a /n. But we have to add in -e, which says that yes, we can use an escape sequence. And the last thing we're going to do is who. Who gives us who's online. Who. Well, we run that guy again. There. My name is user, and I am online right now, and there's the current date and minute and second. So script files can automate many things that you do on a regular basis.